Hello Rage Quitters, this is Greg's and welcome to another Ark Ascended video. Now this is a little bit different. I'm going to base this video on give you some tips on A, performance, B, visual quality and C, stability. Now those with high-end GPUs, according to the internet anyway and Steam forums, I've been having a little bit of problems. I mean it does seem to have settled down, but Wildcard haven't actually made a lot of releases in terms of performance for what I can gather. So there are some tricks you can use. I'll go through the three main ones that I found just through doing a bit of sleuthing online and just sort of experimental. Just to caveat this with a warning, these are all my personal experiences and what I've done to my own computer, so whatever you do at your own risk. It can be delicate, especially if you'd be basically changing NVIDIA drivers, doing a few tweaks to your in-game options and also messing around with NVIDIA control panel. Nothing should happen, nothing bad should happen. You should be able to roll back drivers and you should be able to undo changes you've made. So just saying, if it breaks something, don't blame me. These are my own personal experiences and tweaks. Here we go. So first tweak is the obvious stuff, do the in-game settings. So what I've found is go to video and basically scale down or scale up your graphics to suit your needs. Obviously Ark is a very pretty game. It doesn't need the most epic graphics ever in the world. It will look good on high or medium. It depends if you're prepared to sacrifice a little bit of eye candy. I found that Vsync is not enabled on this game and it looks awful. If you look towards the bottom of the screen, you can move your mouse, you can feel the screen tear, which is not great. So I'll show you how to change that. So if we go to desktop, go to show more options on Windows 11, and I'll just go to NVIDIA control panel. So it should launch NVIDIA's control panel. So here you go to manage 3D settings and go to program settings. So from here you can click on add, and if the recently played game doesn't show here, so you should have the Ark Ascended exe. If it's not there, you just click on browse, and here from there you can basically browse to your Ark Ascended executable wherever your Steam library is based. Then once you've added it, click on it and click on add selected program. So once that's done, it will show the settings for that particular executable, and from here you can scroll down to the bottom and check on vertical sync and basically select on. You could try experimenting with fast as well. That might yield different results. I've not actually tried that yet. That might be something to try. Obviously do this while the game's closed. Click OK and apply, and that will be added to the NVIDIA control panel, and start your game back up and have a little mess around, see how it feels. I found it feels a lot better. Again, personal experiences. Righto, so this next step is mainly aimed at a little bit of performance and stability, mainly stability. So since I've used this driver and I've whacked all my game graphics up to ultra, everything's been fine apart from maybe one crash in the space of maybe a week, which is absolutely brilliant compared to how it used to be on the other drivers. So if we go download the NVIDIA Studio driver, I'll leave the link in the description. So you want the 537.58. They are a little bit older, so just download the driver, install it, do a clean install. When it comes to the options, you can basically, it'll just get rid of all the crap from your old drivers. Install that. Once it comes to the part where it's finished the install, just do a reboot of your machine just to be sure, and then give the game a try and see how it works out for you. And that's it really. It's all about tweaking, mainly tweaking the settings and just experimenting and just seeing what works for you. Again, if you want more performance, you can literally go into settings and just, like I said, if you just go to high, that will give you a massive boost. Or crash your game, but hopefully not. So I'm on high and it's given me a little bit of a boost. I think I've kind of got used to not having great frames in the game. I think that's just I don't think anybody's going to get a consistent 60 FPS in a game like this, especially this early on. As you can see, it's dipping a lot. I mean, I'm on quite a fast flyer, and so there's a lot going on. What happens if we go to medium? Let's try that. Graphics presets and go to medium. Save that. Actually, I think I selected the wrong option before. Let's try that again. That does immediately feel a lot smoother. I mean, it's jittering all over the place as soon as you go to somewhere that's a little bit new. But again, it's the nature of the early access beast and the nature of a new engine that is Unreal Engine 5, and also maybe a nature of poorly optimised. So let's have a look on the next settings. So if we go to low presets, low. I've never done this before. I'm definitely one of the oh, okay. Fuck. Yay. So thankfully you do land on top of the bigger mounts. Oh fuck. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so thankfully the bug saved me from dying. So anyway, like I was saying, I didn't want to edit that bit out. I just wanted to just show that, yeah, that's the second crash I've had in the space of a week. So that's just bad luck. It's a crapshoot with this game. So let's see what settings we're back on now. So we're on medium. So I'm gonna switch to low, see if it crashes the game again. Fucking hell. You must go to the main menu and reload the map for the changes to take effect. I've not seen that before. So, oof, yeah, that does feel nicer. So, I mean, you can play low. Obviously, there's some artifacting going on with the draw distance and stuff, but that's a lot smoother. I mean, you are still going to get hitching every now and then, but again, just to repeat myself, that's the nature of the beast with the early access. Unreal Engine 5 still being quite new. They're not using the very latest either, so I think they are slowly but surely going to build on the engine features and stuff, and multi-threaded support is coming next year, so hopefully they'll move to that and we'll get a lot more performance. So just for our completion, I've actually quit the game and logged back in, and yeah, the frames are again very inconsistent. Also, just to add that I am actually on a dedicated server rather than single player, so that might factor into things as well. Also, another little mess around tweak is under RTX. If you're on a 40 series GPU, as you can see, when you set it to medium or low, your DLS is disabled, and also frame generation is disabled as well. So whack those on. Super resolution, you can probably put it onto balanced. Save that, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, and that's gonna hopefully give you a nice little boost as well. Oh, look at that, immediately feels nice. But again, jittery when moving. As you can see, it's still looking alright, but you can see the finer details are not as pronounced. But yeah, whether this is the dedicated server that's causing the game to hitch like this, I don't know. But let me know. For those who run single player, how are your experiences? That should be an interesting little comparison. Because I've actually got a dedicated server, and the amount of RAM it takes up is obscene. It takes up 12 gigs of RAM. I mean, they have, I think initially it took 16, but they've actually, Wildcard have actually optimised it so it takes up a lot less RAM, and I think they are continuously optimising. As you can see, the shadows look absolutely horrible. Yeah, the PC I'm on is no slouch, not to brag or anything, but it is a 4090 with 3900K, 32 gig of DDR5 RAM, so it's fucking crazy, to be honest. I mean, let's hope they optimise the game further. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to join the server, we've got a full dedicated server running. I'll leave the details in the video description. And you go to join game, go to your unofficial and just do a search for RQ. You should see us here. There we go, that's us. I'm admin, the only admin. I'm a friendly lad. I'll help people, I've helped people, and yeah, come and join us, we'll have fun. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, give us a sub if you really want to, and also let me know your comments. How are you finding this game? How's your performance? It's nice to hear from you, and I'll say bye-bye. Bye-bye.